Welcome to Social Work Updates. In this video, we are going to talk about the models of social group work. On the basis of varied assumptions about the role of the worker, the group members and the content of the group. Social workers proposed three distinct group work models. These are Remedial model, Reciprocal model or Mediating model, and the Social Goals model. Let's start with Remedial model. Remedial model focuses on the individual's dysfunction and utilizes the group as a context and means for altering deviant behavior. This approach to group work practice emphasizes its utility in removing the adverse conditions of individuals whose behavior is disapproved by the society. Clients of such social groups are physically and mentally handicapped, legal offenders, emotionally disturbed, isolated, and alienated persons. The Michigan school contributed to this model. Credit goes to Vinter and his colleagues for developing Remedial model. In this model, attempts are being made by social worker to bring change in the individual. According to the Remedial model, the group can be used to treat problems of adjustments in personal and social relations. According to Vinter, attention to such problems reaffirms the profession's historic mission of service to those most in need. The Remedial model is considered more as a clinical model that seeks to help the socially maladapted to improve social functioning through guided group experience. The social worker plays a key role as he or she gives expertise knowledge through the following activities. Number 1, the social worker is the central person. The worker is the object of identification and drives. Number 2, he or she is a symbol and a spokesman. He or she tries to maintain norms and values of the society. Number 3, he or she is a motivator and stimulator. He or she helps the individual and group to understand their goal as a group member. And number 4, he or she is an executive. He or she facilitates the activities of the group in order to gain the set objectives. In this model, whatever the changes are brought, they are explicitly limited to organizational and institutional elements that are responsible for individuals' dysfunction. Though this model focuses mainly on the individual client who is experiencing difficulty, the model is helpful for those likely to be affected. It means this model focuses on preventive aspects also. Reciprocal model or mediating model. Schwartz has introduced this model in 1961. This model is based on open systems theory, humanistic psychology, and an existential perspective. The following are the chief characteristics of this model. Number 1, people and society are interdependent because they have mutual needs. When there is interference with these mutual strivings, it results into conflict. Number 2, the resolution of this conflict is possible only when interested parties try to understand their dilemmas with all of these inner resources and they utilize that at that moment. Number 3, in this model, attention is directed towards the relationship of members in the group with each other, with the worker and the group as a whole. Number 4, it is the relationship among the members that shows the characteristics of the group. Number 5, in this model, emphasis is placed on the continuing and reciprocal transactions of sets of members with each other, the worker and the group. Number 6, it gives importance to the emergent goal and actions, which are based on feelings of the group. It believes that intensive involvement by the parties in the current realities will generate their own purposes and goals. Number 7, client and worker together as well as separately challenge the current problems with their total capacity. Number 8, basic educative processes are utilized which incorporate particularizing, synthesizing and generalizing the feeling and action components of the problem. And number 9, in this model distinctions are not made with respect to types of group since it is presumed that this model is widely applicable. In this model the individual and the group are significant components. The worker's role appears to be facilitative, relying on the power and potency of mutual aid system to take care of itself. The social goals model. The basic concepts of this model are social consciousness, social responsibility, and social change. It is suggested that by participation with others in a group situation, individuals can affect social change. Social action is the desired outcome, and the group worker is regarded as an influence person and enabler, who personify the values of social responsibility, and acts as stimulator and role model without purveying any political viewpoint. Implicit in this model is the emerging leader within the group. The model is concerned with democracy and the enhancement of personal functioning within the social context. Heightened self-esteem and an increase in social power for the members of the group collectively and as individuals. The skill of the leader lies mainly in programming. And that's it. Thanks for watching. For more social work updates, please watch and like the video, hit the bell and subscribe to my YouTube channel.